Hello, welcome to Mart's Garage. I'm come down here in the evening, which is a little bit unusual for me, and what's happened over the last few days is that a friend of mine, Trevor, who you see him sometimes commenting as Lucky 8-Ball Garage, he took my wheels and had them shot blasted and he painted them for me. So there's one of my wheels. Looks nice. And we opted to just not spend a lot of time trying to make them absolutely cherry. Just go with what's there, keep the character. I mean, I got 8 of these wheels and I chose the best ones. That these ones ran straight, 3 of them didn't. This is one of the best ones. This was probably the worst here. It's got quite a lot of things, so I won't use that one. I'll use the 4 best ones. It's got a lot of pitting. If the car ever gets done over really smart at some point, I can clean and fill and paint the wheels nice, or maybe get some better ones. But these are my wheels, and when I bought the car back in something like 2010, I'm going to say, it might have been around about then, I bought wheels and tyres and had them sent to the owner of the car, and he had them put onto these wheels because it had some radials on it, some low profile radials, just to make it a roller. So he kindly put those on there for me, and the car was delivered to me with these Firestones on it. So what I'm going to do, I haven't got a tyre machine or anything like that, but I'm going to manually take that tyre off that wheel and put it onto that wheel, and then repeat the operation 4 times. So I thought it might make a fun video for you to see an old fat bloke heaving around on the floor with tyre levers. I don't do this very often these days, but I do it occasionally, so let's just see how I get on. I wouldn't mind a tyre machine, but it's a big bulky unit and I haven't found one cheap enough, local enough, convenient enough, and they do take up a fair bit of space. Oh, okay. I found this amongst my stuff, and it's proven to be quite a useful tool. I think it might have been off a Mini or something like that. It's just a small wheel brace or lug wrench, but it's got this handy chisel point there. My dad bought this when I was a kid, little Schrader valve core tool. I've got this homemade bead breaker tool that hooks into a post that goes on the bead. It's got a lever. This is a Ford pop radius arm. There's a couple of bits of tubing, and that was a spare tyre bracket from a Ford 300e Thames van. Seem to be lacking a post. Okay, over in that corner, behind that steel girder thing, is the post that I use. So I'm going to have to get in that corner there. Around this corner here is a post. Can you see the post with the holes? Sometimes, I think I'm going to have to do it. I have to put the wheel up on a piece of wood. Let's just see. Yeah, okay. Puts it at a slightly better angle. Ready? Oops. There she goes. I can see why people have the tyre machines now. Or, you know, take them to a tyre shop. They seem to want an arm and a leg though. I might change the setup. Put the thing on the other side so I can work out there. There we go. Okay. Right. So that tyre is now off that bead. So let's take it back over there. Okay, these are off the bead now, so let me find my tyre levers. Have a think, Mart. Right, you need to get the wheel down into the well. This is a new lever, I've never used this one before. Let's try again. You don't want to be looking at my arse all day, do you? I think I might need to put some lube on this wheel because it's so rough and rusty. Yeah, let's do that. You wouldn't normally lube them up to take them off, but I think I will in this case. Not very successfully applied, really. Okay, let's try this again. I bet there's people that have done this loads more than me. Probably back in their youth. This is the awkward one when you got to get this. You shouldn't really have to pull too hard at any time. There's one side off, sort of. There we go. Okay, right. Get the tube out.
trying to read what it says. Okay, I think that's a bit undersized, that tube, but it works okay. I think it was just a used tube. Okay, now I've seen people do this. Now let me have a think how they did it. This is the harder part now. You've got to get that one over there. Which I did have one of these tire levers that are shaped in a specific way. Because you have to kind of get a bit medieval on its ass. You have to bend the tyre right over there. Like that. Let's try this. What I do is try and get down that bit there and push the tyre. Oops. Like that. Oops. I've never used this big lever before. Come on. Oh, yeah. It's got to be an easier way. Yeah, take it to a tyre shop. There you go. Got it on the run now. Can you see that it's kind of riding out? Sometimes you can just hook it out of there, you know, if it's all nice and flexible. There we go. Okay, there we go, one perfectly good Firestone black wall. I think it needs a little bit of a clean up, to be honest. It's been standing so long. There we go. One perfectly good Firestone black wall. I think it needs a little bit of a clean up. So I've got to put that one on there now. But I prefer this side to the outside. This nice plain side. Don't like that. Looks a bit... Don't like that sticking out on the tyre. Looks crap. So the other side will be the outside. So what I might as well do then is just give it a bit of a wipe over. Trying to clean it up a bit. And then we'll put it on. And then you'll see one coming off, one going on. I'm a little bit worried that I might make a mess of the wheel though. Okay, all I can do is try. Right, I don't like the look of that tube because it says 14/15 inch, so that's not really much good, is it? It was obviously just something that they threw in there to, you know, get the car up on the tyres. Yeah, because I don't remember buying tubes. Okay, so I need to go and see if I can find a suitable tube. Yeah, I think this one's new. It's still got the talcum powder on it. If you pass something like this very close to your face, you can sometimes feel it because it's very sensitive around by your mouth. Okay, this is the one we'll use then. Wire wheels. Can you see it's got a hole there? Can you see it's got a hole drilled there? When this is on the mounted on as a spare wheel, you put the valve at the top, and then that that hole is near the bottom then. So if there's any water in it, it can drain out. If it gets water in it on the spare wheel carrier, when it's on a normal wheel, it's rotating, so it's not a problem. Okay, wheel. That's why I've got the carpet on the floor. Tyre. Outside. Well, I'm just going to go and get some more washing up liquid because this has got a thing on it saying Lidstep Beach. Now, we went on holiday there about 20 years ago, possibly more, so that's a bit old really. I'm hoping I can more or less just flop this over. I'm trying to remember how you do it now. I think I'll put the valve away from me, like that. I've got some fresh washing up liquid. They're a bit not as flexible as I would have liked. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's do it the other way around then. If I'm going to have to use a lever, let's put it on from the back. The fact that the rim's moving on the floor isn't helping. No, this ain't going to work, I don't think. Okay, let's put some tape on the tyre lever. You still going? Trying to grab quite a big sort of big chunker. I think the fact that it's rolling around on the floor don't help. No, okay, this ain't working. Let's try something else. two nuts off there. What did I do with them? Never done this before. Imagine you can use gravity to help you a bit. So much for just flopping it on. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay. Oh, I should have put it on with the valve up, I suppose. No, that's all right with the valve near the bottom. Well, there's the first side on. Okay. You know something, I'm running out of strength. I think it's easier to do this bit down on the floor. I think I might put it on the floor, put the thing, and then put it back on there to do the other side. Okay, good. Righto. Trying to get the valve aligned. I thought these big ones would be easy to do, they ain't. It's really hard to get a grip on anything. Trying to get the valve through to that bottom part. There it is. Not aligned there. Okay. Disappeared. Let it through then. Hang on. There's it popped out. Come on. That's it. Okay. Just for safety, I'm going to put the tool on it so it can't fall back to the hole. Okay, so right then, let's get it back on there then. Took the wind muff off my mic. Took the wind muff off my mic. Yeah, good job I put that tool on, because I think that valve would have popped back out there. So I think the idea is to start off away from the valve and work your way towards the valve. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Good. Thank goodness. Well, I ain't done very well with my wheel. Sorry, Trev. Didn't expect it to be as much of a struggle as that, to be honest. Right, let's see if the valve's nice and straight. Sometimes you can kind of do that to move it about a bit. Ah. Oh no. Major faux pas. I should have aligned the Firestone with the thing there. I wonder if I can turn the tyre. Without. Firestone looking good. Aligned with the valve there. I'm surprised that didn't try and turn the... I'm surprised that didn't try and take the tube with it then, but it didn't. Oh God, that's nearly popped in. So there we are, sneak preview, wheel and tyre combo. I'm thinking of just running black wheels, black tyres, black hubs, chrome nuts. And I'll worry about balancing if you know, I start picking up a vibration. Yeah, I kind of like it. I think I like it. Kind of like it. So what I'll do, I probably won't do it now because this is quite late in the evening here, but I just wanted to get that one done, and I'll do a front one and put that on the front. And then in theory, this is a roller. Okay. I told you you're going to see an old fat bloke sweating and heaving on with tyre levers. Okay. Well, I did it. It wasn't easy, was it? Those tyres are a lot stiffer than I expected. I thought there'd be a lot more give in the bead. You know, when everything's nice and pliable, you can sort of whip them on and off really easily. But that wasn't that easy, to be honest.
think I was hampered a little bit by not wanting to damage the wheel. You'd never want to damage the wheel anyway, would you? But, you know, I was aware that they'd just been painted and painted by somebody else, so. So thanks, Trev, anyway, for the wheels. That's great. I did him a labour trade. I made some parts for him on the lathe and he sorted all my wheels out, so thanks a lot for that, Trev. Yeah, looking good. Black, 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 black and black. Anybody who is familiar with the Fast Show in the UK will have a snigger at that from the character that recognises it's like a depressive, and he suddenly, when he sees black, he goes into having fits. It's terrible. Okay. Right. Thanks for joining me in the garage then. I'm just looking at that front end thinking, I'm going to do a front one now. Oh, God. Okay. Maybe I should have just gone with wires and I could have used them as they are. Maybe I should just get a tyre machine. Maybe that's the answer. Do you know, I quite like that. I think I might give the hub a bit more attention and a bit more shiny paint. Thanks very much for joining me then. I'm going to have a bit of a lie down now. Thanks a lot then. Bye. I love it out here in the garage. Let's see if this front tyre is any easier. Just got it off the wheel there. Let's put it on from the back. It looks good, doesn't it? Looks good. Purposeful. No messing. Utilitarian almost. What do you think? Utilitarian? I think it looks a bit utilitarian. You know, you wouldn't see a Duesenberg with them on them, would you? Okay. I'm kind of digging the look. So, I'll give it a break now because I'm hoping Cold War Motors will be on when I pack up. They do, you know, they put one out for here in the UK, it's every Saturday night. So as I'm putting the tyres on, I'm doing the Cold War Motors tune in my mind, you know, the classic tyre thing. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, thanks very much. Let's see if we can just do an outro. Okay, that second one went a bit easier than the first. I'll save the other two for tomorrow when I'm feeling a bit fresher. It is hard work. Maybe I ought to look at getting a tyre machine. I could take them to a tyre shop, I suppose, but I don't have any sort of mates with a tyre shop. You know what I mean? I don't really want to pay like 10 quid for every wheel on and off. It's just not viable. Okay, thanks for joining me in the garage then. Hope you like the new wheel and tyre combo. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. So there we are. Look, there's the 32 chassis up on wheels. You can see all four wheels in that view. If I lowered that down onto the floor now, that would be a roller. Quite a bit of work that was, and but you know, sometimes it's good to do a bit of physical work, isn't it? Have a bit of a workout, get the muscles working. There we go. Look, what do you think? These nuts aren't tight. I think it looks all right. And them front shocks are beginning to look a little bit more in scale now. Aren't they? You know,
Don't look out of place. Bit. Of course, it's all up. It needs a lot more weight. I suspect that this might be too high, and I might modify that front spring. But I want to just build it first, see how it looks, and then see about if I want to make modifications. That's getting there now, isn't it? Wheels, tyres, axle, springs, brakes. Brakes are nearly done. I've got to clean the master cylinder and fit that. You know, but bit by bit it's all coming together, isn't it? Okay. Bit of a mammoth session for what should be a fairly simple job. That's kind of put it in a bit of a different perspective now, hasn't it? It does look, you know, it looks more like a vehicle now than just a little collection of parts. Especially if it was down on the ground and able to move around. Okay. My mind is racing ahead now to things like gearbox, engine, fireworks, steering box, body on. When I put the body on, I've kind of run out of steam then. I don't know, you know, what to do with the seats. I've got some Model A seats. Maybe just a bench seat for simplicity, even though it's a two-door. Yeah, okay, I'm meandering now. I'm waffling now. Okay, let's look at my hands as well. I need to go and give them a wash. Okay, good bit of nice hard work there. Hard work never hurt anybody. Well, you know, but hey ho, let's not overdo it. So there we are. You know, a big step in the right direction, I think. It looks a lot more viable, doesn't it, once you put the wheels and tyres on. I'm quite happy with those wide fives. I think it'll look, and it's sort of thing that somewhere down the line it could always be put over to wires or steels or something. You just got to get the hubs, drums, match the brakes to the drums. You know, it could be quite a big job, but nothing's not achievable with these old Fords, is it? You can mix and match parts to your heart's content. Okay, thank you very much for joining me in the garage then. I'm going to go and have a wash now, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers then, bye.